the jump in. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Big throws. Player one needs to use the front of the corner here. We have a super art on hits him with a stop and bop. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Drive impact misses. A drive impact experiencing burnout. This is gonna be bad news. Player two can't use any drive. They're going for the super art. Unloads a massive tiger cannon. Jumps. Here comes the corner pressure. Can they use their resources wisely to all the throw connects? Amazing! Oh, yo! Rock super here? Did we see a drive impact here? Doesn't touch the throw. This match ain't over yet. They go all in. A jump in? Throws them. Go overhead. Close range projectile. Okay, here we go. Drive impact misses. Drop that off. Jump comes hard. That corner is starting to look scary. Sets up with the jump in. Find a canyon. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. A real Technics with the throw. What's next? Sees the overhead coming. Finds the target. Back to the we just saw the heist of the century. Player one made some smart moves there. Great game. We are going back to the character select screen. Looks like they noticed something not in their favor.
All right. It's my time to shine.
The wind's always on my side.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight. It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Welcome to the stream.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Still slugging it out here. Will this super art connect? They were anticipating that super art. Allows them to negate the block. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. In a dire situation, they can't upend with the projectile. Player one picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. What'll happen this round? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Sticks the jump in. Jump? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Charges forward. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Just goes for it at this rate. KO. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start. They add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Can they further capitalize on that? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Can they turn this cage advantage into something? Knockdown. Brushes off the impact. Sees it coming and blocks it. out. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Taking stock. Will we see a drive in? What'll happen here? They just won't stop switching a super art. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. One chance here, mate. They're going for the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Oh, says no to the impact. Hits him with a stop and pop. Hits him with his free flow. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Skyward. This may be it. Both fighters planning something? Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Medium stick, they're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Both of our combatants just goes for it at this range. Their spacing is so on point, brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. They got the meter for a drive impact. That back row was huge. The engagement impact squash. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Holy! There's a drive impact. Punish counter sets the table. Player two needs to hold out. Throws them. Closing moments of the match. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Wraps it up with a throw. No hype man needed. This is the final round. Open, solid anti-air. This can lead to some big damage. The drive impact doesn't work. Player two drive impact misses. It crowns him from above. Both sides getting ready. Ooh, does him dirty. Arabian Cyclops, nothing stops this train. Do we see a drive impact here? Raw super hard incoming. Noticeable life bleed is a comeback. Oh, yo! Raw super here! The super's blocked! Player two has a... I called it! I called it! Burns the bar for breakthrough! Ugh, take a seat! Ooh, crushes the shins! Counter hit, they are done!
Jamie.
Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Ooh, is it time to finally bring out the business character?
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all,
I'm
boy.
in it,
Got me
you
feeling
are.
like I can fight 'em all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends here, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years.
Just for a real fight.
I'm saying I'm one of a kind and they ain't built them like me. Vision myself a champion, one day I might be. Proud of what I see from the man in the mid. A real freedom fighter, got a problem, what's the deal? Everybody know that I always keep it real. I fall down, I get up, I keep pushing still. They recognize I'm a champion. I did it all, even what they say can't be done. I wear my stripes proud, I raise my flag.
All right.
And I'ma stay free.
It's my time to shine.
Heroic as a
Jumbo,
tiger is.
let's
Earn my
dance up a
stripes 'cause you
sweat.
know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going, cause you got hard. They know that I'm not stop.
Oh, cancel that selection. They may be rethinking something.
If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it.
Jumbo,
I'm in it for the
let's
love
dance
of
up a
winning,
sweat.
for the road of hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize this body of work. I'm working every day to be a better man.
Jumbo, let's dance up a sweat.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go. Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Time for us to dance.
I'll take on all of you. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Starts with a jump in. Throws him down. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Well-timed command throw there. The grab misses. Knockdown. Goes for the super art. Grabs him. Takes a trip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Taking stock. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter. Hits them with a stop and pop. One combo can end this round right now. Looking to plant him with a pop. The big play does it. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Picture perfect punish counter. Opts for the throw. Taking stock. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be very careful here. Brushes off the impact. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold low on life but not low in spirits as the critical art comes into play? This could shift things in the match drastically. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Hits with the overhead. A quick breather. KO! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Gets the jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Starts with a jump in. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. All right, what's coming up next? Closing. What's next? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around. KO. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Quick on the draw. Really going for it. How will this impact things? Jump, brushes that off and keeps going. Target locked and scoop. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Just goes for it at this range. Anti-air drops. Both fighters planning something? Big throws. They've got the meter for hits them with a stop and pop. It's a good spot to use the super. Big clothesline to knock them down. Ooh, yeah, kick in the gut. Setting them up for the Storm Buster. Looking for a chance. Will this super art do anything? Nice double lariat. Side switch. Okay, here we go. They gotta dig down deep. Cross super art incoming. Taking the show to the sky. What a finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Buy some time to switch up the pace.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up. Show 'em what I got.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
Oh boy, got me feeling like I can fight 'em all.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Fight with all your...
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance with that jump in. Well-timed command throw there. Well-timed corner switch. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Perfect time to spend the meter. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 1 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. Sees it coming and blocks it out. How will this round turn out? Goes for the throw. Gets a chance with that jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Big up and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Will we see a drive impact? Throws him. What's next? Target locked and scoop. The big play does it. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Misfire with the driving impact. Whiffs the throw. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Bops him with a tongue. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Player 2, with this super art connect, spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys him. Heading into the end game now. In there! Player 1 is 1 win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Heavy punch sends them flying. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. That drive impact is blocked. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. A little too greedy there. Looking for a chance. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Both fighters planning something? The drive impact is denied. Uses the target combo as a filler. A weird impact squat. In there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build up. Back to the character select screen. Seems to be more to settle their nerves than anything else.
I live for battle.
Through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, did my part, like, keep on going, cause you got work. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
Say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you not. I'm ready for a fight when it's.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Fight with all your heart.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The combo's there. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The command grab doesn't make it. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Oh, talk about overextending. Picks the drive reversal. Both can end the round now. In there! Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Starts with a jump in. Misses the drive impact. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Let's off the projectile to waste time. Will we see a drive impact? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Both fighters planning something? Ooh, will this critical art hit? KO! Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Player 1 sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Just goes for it at this range. Knockdown and big difference is baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back low heavy. Make smart use of the game. That was the highest if I've ever seen it. I smell a comeback in the works. Immediate jumping. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Grabs and throws them away. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 is working with a better game. Scores an important armor break. Breaks the weight with a pent-up How can they steal this win in such a the low? Ooh, what a smart throw! A quick breather. And pumps the brakes on the impact. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the... There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear to throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2 is in a very good spot. Uses that wall pressure. No hype man needed. This is the final round. Opens with the fireball. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Misses the grab. Just goes for it at this range. That combo did throws him. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 is in a pretty... Ooh, what a smart throw. The drive impact doesn't work. Shoots their shot. Ooh, the drive impact is for a punish. Snatches him with simple calamity. We're about to see a Puma when it really needs business. Oh, here we go. Player 1 distantly does some big damage. Throws up the javelin and blasts them with the good stuff. They're in range. Drive impact misses. There's a drive impact. They gotta dig down deep here. They are done! Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. We are going back to the character select screen. Looks like they noticed something not in their favor.
But life's been trying me, I learned on my lessons. All right, I'm ready. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. That's the greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Are you worthy?
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
Never beg down.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Got their eye on the air. Checks them with the projectile. The attack is parried. We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. Parries the attack. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Checking their opponent. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters are pretty much Gabe, who's it gonna be? Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Who's gonna make a move? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Both sides looking for an opening. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Who's going to break the silence first? We've got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? Okay, we're at the halfway point now. We're at the halfway point of the round, and both fighters should be well past the warm-up phase. What are these fighters thinking now? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Who's it gonna be? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Who's gonna make a move? Player 1 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Who's going to break the silence first? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Trying to read each other here? Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Very odd round there. Not much action at all, so it ends as time expires.
Round 3.
Starts things off with a jump in. What are both fighters plotting? Parries the attack and... there's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Lots of life to play with, and full SA meters. What will they do? Will they break forward to pressure the opponent? They get right in there. They block the overhead, and... that's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure. A drive impact could end it all here. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Who will this critical art hit? Uses the target combo as a filler. Less than 20 seconds remaining. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Are we going to see some fireworks? Goes for upper jump, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Jumps. Player 1 fires off a Shinku Hadouken. Quick breather. Oh, says no. Shinku Hadouken untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. No hype man needed. This is the final round. Meet them air to air. Final round. Who will the fighting game god charges forward? Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. What's this Shinku Hadouken gonna do? There's a drive impact. Target combo into... ooh, what a smart blow. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Do they have what it takes to steal the round in Flatline Zone? Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. Buy some time to switch up the pace.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight them all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends here, then I'm a star, boy. All right, just for a real fight. I've been struggling for years. I'm saying I'm one of a kind, and they ain't built up like me. Vision myself a champion.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Well-timed corner switch. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. How's this going to shake out? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Picks the drive reversal. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? All right, what's coming up next? Checks them with a projectile. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. How will they take advantage? Charges forward. Risky up-close scrap still going. Smart play with the throw. Super clutch corner switch. The throw missed. Jumps. They return to center stage. Jumps in. Hits them with a stop and bop. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. The drive impact doesn't work. Yo, raw super here. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. My magnum open! There it is. They knew it'd be enough. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Medium kick hits. Shoots off a fireball up close. Still very early in the round. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. The drive impact instant brushes that off and keeps going. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Knockdown and still slug. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Deadly implication hit. Good choice to get some damage and poison them as well. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. And they create an opportunity. Oh, the throw connects. Player 1 charges up the plasma. What now? Looking for a hold. Below. Both top. Solar plexus strength. Excellent block. Gotta do better than that. Shoots their shot. Put the fear of God in them. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. Looking to switch it up? This is a good chance for a breather.
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got.
All right. It's my time to shine.
Boy, got me feeling like I can fight 'em all, boy.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight. Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Difficult situation for a throw. Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Where is their opening? Picks up the win with a projectile. Good read. Player 1 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. Checking their opponent. Goes to the super art to try and create a good opportunity here.
Rising tackle.
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Taking stock. Still slugging it out here. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Alrock triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves. KO! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? A brave forward jump there to start. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Whiffs the throw. Throws them to negate the block. Got their eye on the air. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 down to the wire. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off super art activated. Expect something big here. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Player 2 chases them down. KO! Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? The drive impact is denied. Going old school, crossing over with the target combo. Connects with medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 on for the critical art. Oh wow, look at the just goes for it at this range. A drive impact could end it all here, hitting that extra juice of the Kagero no Mai. And it closes it out. This match ain't over yet.
But not good enough.
Opens with a jump in. The last round. It's now the low kick hits. This is gonna hurt. Gets him with a Euro step. Let's lose the power weight. Impact squat. Drives impact misses. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Live turning it up to an 11. Finds the target. This is critical. They'll stun and they may not have enough life left to survive. This is such a tough. The drive impact doesn't work. Perfectly executed. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. Buy some time to switch up the pace.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings.
You're in for a show.
Every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a better man.
Smart choice.
Is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
When it's all
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Hope you'll put up a fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Good anti-air. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Got their eye on the air. Great work finding the opening. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Taking stock. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Charges forward. They've got the meter front. Ends with a projectile. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Big counter. Gets the jump in. What's their game plan here? This could this super art connect? Starting something with the super. How is this round going to develop? Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. A quick breathe. If they're going for the super art, the super doesn't hit. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Closing moments of the match. One hit the KO! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Picks the drive reversal. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. All right, what's coming up next? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. This is a real back and forth match for Scene. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Impacts are no go. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is gonna be bad news. Takes a trip. Brushes off the impact. Oh! There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They get the stun. This is a huge KO. Player two is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Grabs him. Jumps up. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. A super art. Hit them with a 1-2-3. A quick breather. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. It's a good spot to use a super. Will we see a drive impact? Player two will need to use their meter here wisely. Amazing! Jumps! Quick step forward! What's next? Danger call critical! What's gonna happen? This is gonna hurt! Either fighter can use drive now. A jump in closes it out! The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Opens with a jump in? Who's going to steal this win? Tries to act quickly but whips the attack. Hits them with a stop and block. Target combo into the drive impact doesn't work. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Player throws them. What's next? That corner is starting to look scary. Connects with the throw. Oh man, this is a scary range. Okay, here we find the target. Gotta do better than that. Drive impact misses. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Here comes the corner pressure. Player two can't use cruising from above. Oh my god, Rock Super! It's time to bust this out! Perfect damage calculation! No doubt about it! Sit down and shut up! It is over! Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while! Ooh, is it time to finally bring out the business character?
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought to life, boy.
Understood. You are.
Leave those to a professional.
Time has come, the bell is rung. No weekend.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
I'm ready for a fight when it's...
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Sees the drive reversal coming. Player one with the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Had the radar up and running. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Player one chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Connects with medium kick. Both fighters planning something? Will we opt for the throw to close it out? Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground gauge. Throws them to negate the block. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Will that drive impact get punished? Can't tech the throw? A drive impact could end it. They're going for the super art. Mission complete. Hit. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 is winning with the greatest of ease.
A B+ for effort.
Round 3.
Jumps in. Hook baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something solid anti-air. Scrapping it out up KO. I smell a comeback in the works. Anthony! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Still very early in the round. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Will we see a drive impact? Ring hits home. Takes in the throw. No hype man needed. This is the final round. Elite sets up with the jump in. Final round. Boo boo, what a smart throw. Breaks the block with a throw. Just goes for it at this range. They're back to the corner now. Amazing. Side switch. Scrambling here to a piston reaches some big damage. Wall flat into the guard frame. Connects with the throw. They've got about half life left. And whiffs. They're wide open. There's a drive impact. Super Art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. A reaction gone. Now, are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. Buy some time to switch up the pace.
I'll show you strong. I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill no more blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. Practice makes perfect, and I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? There we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Drive reversal to break in. Takes a trip. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Very solid corner switch. Nails the anti-air. In with a backstep roll. We're in the final moments of the round. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to sink in. Spins the cast to let loose a Tiger Cannon. The impact doesn't do anything. Shout of Earth. Cranking it up. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets a chance with that jump in. The quarter makes it. Will this super art connect? Oh, will this super art turn up the heat? Takes a trip. Gets a crucial back throw in. I can't keep track of these corner switches. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach, or Big brushes that off and keeps going? Player 2 can't use any more burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 KO. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. Backstep rolling attack. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. They trade hits, and now, in with a backstep roll. Player 2 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Fires a Tiger Club. both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Digs in deep to get that driver. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 flipping the script with a turnaround super. All the throw connects. Smart play with the throw. A single in there. I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight!
Who's going to start things off? From up above. Blows him. What's next? Fix the cab! Might lose a tiger cannon! Can they keep on him? Player 1 fires off a tiger cannon! Going in? Player 1 holding shout of earth, cranking it up. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move now. Jumps up, throw connects and does, ooh, what a smart blow. Life lead is that springs forward with the drive rush. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2, not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. They gotta dig down deep here. Low heavy. Letting it all out. Breaks through with the throw. This match ain't over yet. This is it. Who's gonna take it? Cross-up attack. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Burns the gauge on the super. The low kick hit. Sonic with the drive impact doesn't work. Shrugs that off. Player 2 is in burnout state. Look at Tiger Canyon. Off suspend the meter on the super. Dangerous breaking of shins with the low head. Player 2 can't use it. Will this super art do anything? What a finish. Player 1 comes out on top with a fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. Ooh, is it time to finally bring out the business character?
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Rock till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight 'em all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends, yeah, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years. I'm saying I'm one of a kind and they ain't built up like me. Vision myself.
Make way for the ninja star.
Proud of what I see from the man in the mid. A real
Time
street
for
fighter
battle is
gotta follow
here.
what's the deal.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go. Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
We see you on the scene. My pleasure.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner.
Oh, whiffs the grab.
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Connect with medium in there. Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Goes for the super art? Starts with a jumper. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Knockdown. Player 2 is leading in meter, but how will they utilize that advantage? They're jostling for the dominant position down to the wire. We're near the end of the round. Can either fight? What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. What'll happen this time? Jump in, finds the mark. The super armor does its job. Goes for the super art. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with the super art. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Decides they're going for the super art. Freezing hot. Knockdown and... Player just goes for it at this range.
Study harder.
Finishes with the throw. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps in. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Start the tune, because Kimberly's ready to beast. Bullshit Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. Jumps. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a... There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Side switch. Player 1, a super art. Up for the freezing hot. Counting on the super to do the job. Quick medium poke. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Sets up with the jump in. Drive parry. Here we go. That was the highest if I've ever seen it. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. A jump. All the throw connects. Throws him from above. Oh, combo anticipated that throw. Big time whip. Target super art to show him what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Hits him with a Buchin scramble. 9-to-5 work damage incoming. Holy. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Looking to follow up after that target combo. What are they gonna do? And whiffs. They're wide open. Back corrects them. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that. Looking to switch it up? This is a good chance for a breather.
Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you was not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strife
Another
and
mission
struggles. Be the best at my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy.
As I command the
Of all
stage.
time, that's what they gon' label me.
Looks like they want to rethink their choice.
Keep on going cause you got heart, they know that. I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it.